no excuse. That's not what this is at all. I'm not doing this video to ask for no type of sympathy. Because what I did was wrong as hell. And first and foremost, I want to just apologize to family, to people out on the front line, to people who actually stand up for us. And I don't want nobody to take nothing that I'm saying as an excuse, because that's not what this is at all. I don't want people to ever think that I don't understand. At any given moment, black as hell, it could be me that needs somebody to stand up for me. It can be him. It could be anybody around me. Could have been, still can be. I made a bad decision. I made a joke out of a situation. Anything that you can decide to say to me, I told myself 10 times worse.
What is going on, everybody? I mean, what's good? Y'all just seen that video clip, man, and I'll link the full video down in the description. Y'all can go and check it out. Apparently, there is a female rapper by the name of Jetz who is making a tearful apology for mocking George Floyd in a video that went viral. Either she was on somebody's Insta Live or somebody was recording her and decided to put that on social media. That's one of the questions I'm gonna bring up later. But I just want to talk about Jetz. Now, this isn't the first time that I have spoken about Tokyo. I made a video about her a few days ago about her blasting her ex-boyfriend, and that's the high that she was on, because I didn't know much about her. But somebody brought that to my attention. I made a video about it because she's putting out all these posts about how he doesn't like himself. You know, how he's a colorist, that he prefers non-melanated women. Okay. And you can also check that video out in the description box as well. And it's very interesting that she goes from that to being in a video where she's choking one of her male friends in a video. And she's saying that she will George Floyd him, and that to me, that brought down the reign of social media. Her own fans have turned on her. Most of these other people who were cheering her on a few days ago have turned on her, and now they want to cancel her. We are in the cancel culture age now. When you do certain things, you're gonna get canceled for it, and this is no different. But she brought this on herself. Okay. When you look at that initial video of her and she's saying she was George Floyd, y'all got to understand, a lot of these people don't really care about these tragedies like that. I'm not saying that she doesn't, but they will still joke about certain things and they will make light of it because they don't take it as seriously as others. That type of mentality is out here. You know, she's not the only one who would probably do this. She just got caught. And that's why she's making this tearful video, because she realizes that people have turned on her. They've caught her red-handed and she doesn't know how to deal with this. But just a couple days ago, she was putting her ex on blast, claiming that he doesn't like his blackness. He doesn't like his blackness, but you're making fun of a black man whose life was taken from him. And I think that she's getting the response that she should be getting, because it is very ignorant. And the fact that she was being recorded and saying this again, I'm wondering, did you know the video clip was going to be recorded? Was you on somebody's live stream? Like, how does that get out? How do you not have any self-awareness whatsoever? But it just shows you where she is in her life. No self-awareness whatsoever. You're mocking this guy who people are protesting and rioting over. And you're saying this and you got caught saying it, which again, you have to ask yourself how the video got out, how the initial video got out. I think one of the reasons that she is making this tearful apology video is because her own fans are against her. When you go to her Instagram page, the only thing she has up is this tearful apology video. because she realized a lot of the people that were following her probably didn't like her anyway, but they just rocked with her because they, for whatever reason, and they have turned on her. She's seeing the full brunt of social media and what could happen with the outrage mob, because the outrage mob are going to claim anybody and everybody in their wake. I mean, look at what happened with Virgil, the fashion designer, ex-Yeezy designer. They're canceling him because he donated just $50 and he called out the looting that went on at some stores. This is what is going to happen. You have to have self-awareness, because if you don't have self-awareness, that the video clip that y'all saw at the beginning stuff, you're going to be making apologies just like that, or you're going to be begging for. What's what she doing? She's apologizing and she's begging for forgiveness. And what's very interesting is that she's a female rapper. She's a female rapper. She wants to portray a certain image, but that image is gone when people see you like that. I mean, y'all want to act like it's not true, but it is. What female wants to see a female rapper that she rocks with crying tearfully and begging for forgiveness? You got to ask yourself that. Now, the things that have been going on social media, it's all in the news, and you have to understand that when you do things and when you post it, you have to have self-awareness. There's another situation that has come to my attention. I may make a video on it. DJ Drama's, I guess, ex-girlfriend now, she's dating Lil Uzi Vert, and she's being very disrespectful, and I may address that soon. But again, people who have no self-awareness, they don't understand the times that we are in. They do not understand that you cannot post certain things on social media, or you will be just like this particular chick, and you'll be on your knees begging for people to forgive you. And for what I've seen from some of the comments, they're not looking to forgive you. They're not looking to forgive you. Okay? They don't want anything to do with you anymore. They're done with you. So she's lost a portion of the small fans that she already had for the struggling music career. Now, let me go back to her ex. I think this is a very interesting big point, is that she just blasted her ex, Dede Westbrook, for being a colorist, for not loving his blackness, for not loving his black people. But she was so quick to mock George Floyd, putting her hands on a guy around his neck. First off, why are you putting your hands on anybody like that? And secondly, why would that come to mind? Was you around your comfortable group of friends? Imagine what else she's saying when nobody's around. And this got on social media. Y'all got to understand, she isn't the only one who feels this way. There are other people who feel this way as well. Because to them, black men are only to be celebrated and praised when they're no longer here. But when they're here, we're going to trash them, disrespect them, while they're here. But when they're gone at the hands of a police officer, oh my God, we have to defend this person's legacy at all costs. It should never get that way. But I want y'all to understand that when you look at this tearful apology, when you look at the fact that she's begging her fans to forgive her, now some will because some don't care. But the others are saying, well, I don't like you now, but what about, a couple weeks from now when this is a forgotten story and you're back to supporting her, being on her page, rooting for her? What then? Now, I want y'all to understand that karma is real, okay? Because again, she literally put her ex on blast for no reason whatsoever, just cause she could do it. So just because she could do it, she went and put this guy on blast who really wasn't looking to be put on blast. He didn't really say anything. You putting all these messages out here, you're making accusations towards him because you wanted to pander to your female audience. But those same females have now flipped the script on you. They have now turned on you. They want nothing to do with you. Y'all got to understand, there are women sending me this post, especially the one from the Shade Room. There are females sending me that. Because they don't rock with her either. They think that she's buffoonish and clownish. They don't think that she has any talent, or they don't think that she, you know, that she's worth listening to. And I want y'all to also look at this too. It shouldn't take one of these tragedies for us to be able to come together and for us to agree on how we, you know, view each other. But it has, you know, because we have been fighting each other, black men and black women, for months now, it seems like. But then when you have the situation that happened with Ahmaud Arbery and now with George Floyd, now we want to have camaraderie. We can't just wait until these particular tragedies to have camaraderie. We have to be able to come together regardless, because that's what communities do. Okay? But when you don't have a strong community, when you have black men and black women who don't respect each other, you're going to have these particular situations. You're going to have a female who's mocking this guy while choking another black man. Okay? She's choking another black male while she's mocking another one. She put on blast another black man. She just doesn't have any respect towards black men or regard for them. She just seemed to be in her own world. And what she found out is that there are just certain things that you just can't say and can't do. When you're in the middle of a situation that is going on with George Floyd, you can't be saying certain things and doing certain things, because people are going to get at you. And she's figuring that out. She's figuring that out. People got to understand optics. They have to understand everything ain't meant for social media. Just because you think that your followers support you, that they're going to follow you no matter what, you need to understand something. There's always a chance for you to get canceled, because people only follow certain people until they're tired of following them, and then they flip on them. We've seen it time and time again. How many celebrities have we seen have to come out and apologize, have to sort of make amends with their followers? The same people that were rocking with them, right? The same people that were supporting them, now they're flipping on them. This thing happens a lot with celebrities. And I will also say this: we have to stop caring so much about the opinions from celebrities. Celebrities should not be our leaders. Celebrities should not be the people we seek advice from, unless it's advice on how to get into a certain industry. But other than that, we should never take, advice politically from them. We should never be seeking their approval on our ideology. If they feel a certain way, that's on them. Yes, they have a following, but if you are weak-minded and you follow them anyway, that is on you. Okay? So we can ask these people for as much apologies as we can. But at the end of the day, if they don't feel it in their heart, then there's no change being made whatsoever.